What I've got today, as I said, I'm not going to give you 44 because we'll be here all day. I'm going to give you 10 ways how you could rapidly grow your business in 2010. So in terms of marketing, really, one needs to be able to raise awareness about their product, about their brand, about creating a need. How do you create a need for your product? How do you always ensure that you are getting in enough income to make your business grow, to sustain your business and keep yourself growing, and how you can increase profits and sales? And I'm going to be telling you about that. So number one is creating a promotional and PR plan. Every time you want to plan any type of activity, big or small, Facebook, Twitter, or a massive advertising campaign, one thing one needs to do is, what are your needs and desires? You know, why am I doing this campaign? Am I doing this campaign because I want to raise the profile of the company? Am I doing it because I want to get 500,000 in the bank? Am I doing it because I really, want to take my company to a different level? I want to go global. I want to go national. Any PR or promotion that you do, always ask yourself needs, wants, and desires. And that's what I do, each day. Anytime I come up with an idea of growing my business, I look at my needs and wants as well. And it's just writing down your objectives as well and your expected outcomes. A lot of us actually say, right, we're going to do this. We don't really think about it, and then we start getting into it and then realise, oh, what were the objectives? What did we expect to get out of it? We don't know because we didn't have a plan from the outset. So it's about having a plan from the outset. And then defining your primary audiences. What I've seen with a lot of small businesses, sole traders, is that they cannot define their primary target audience. And when I'm talking about primary target audience, I'm talking about where each month you're expecting a certain amount of money into your company. Who are your ideal customers? I was speaking to somebody the other day and they said to me that my customers that I'm targeting are businesses in East London. And I said to them, that's fine, you can target businesses in East London, but how you would target somebody in Havering or Redbridge or Newham or Tower Hamlets is completely different. So one has to be able to define their target audience and understand everything about their audience, their customer or their client. So you need to know their backgrounds, you need to know, where they live, what media they consume, marketing behaviours. Everything that you need to know about your customer should be defined in your primary audience, because what happens is that we start with this business and it expands and then it cannot grow anymore because we cannot actually define who our primary or secondary target audience is. Also, with our primary audiences, we are able to, most of you here are in business, I believe, so most of you here will know who your ideal customers are, who your customers are, how you can contact them. So I would say in the first instance, if you've already started your business, go back to the drawing board and ask the customers who you're already speaking to, this is what we want to do. We want to expand. We want to grow in 2012. Have you got any ideas? Have you got any suggestions, any recommendations that we can, grow our business? So defining your primary target audience is really, really essential in terms of your business. And, I always say your bread and butter customers. Those are the ones that you want to look at each day that are bringing in the income. And then your secondary audiences. Your wish list. I wish that I could actually reach out to companies in America. I went to New York a few weeks ago and I met up with a company that does something similar to what I do. And I said to myself, I wish that I could get some global corporate organisations in America that would want to come to the UK, and I can help them to reach out to diverse audiences. That is my wish list. That's my dream. That's something that I want to work on. But I've put that down as my secondary audience because I see that as a long-term goal and not a short-term goal. So being able to define your secondary audience. As I said earlier on about the PR, how you get into the newspapers, how you get online, how you get onto the radio, your local TV station. It's looking at ways of how you can grow your business, you as an individual, because that's helped me to grow my business, or your company, whether it's your staff, whether it's your brand. It's looking at PR to spread the word, because as we know with PR, it's reaching out to a wider audience. If we could get into the Guardians and the PR weeks and industry specific publications, it will help our business to grow. And that's what I was saying earlier for myself in terms of getting into the PR week. I also got into the Guardian last year, and that was really good because I had a lot of feedback. I was able to get lots of contacts. I was able to, look and see businesses that were interested in what I do and try and get a sale. And I won some business from that as well.